Hello, thank you for joining us. I'm one of your hosts, Gregory Bear, and this is my lovely wife, Christine.
Hi.
And here's our star of the show, Fluffy Kitty. She seems to be quite relaxed today.
She was playing with a bug upstairs for a while, so she's...
Yeah, and she ate breakfast, so she's all tired out. She needs to nap now.
Spring is coming, the flies are coming out, and the bugs, she's excited about that.
Yep. So we're going to move into our Netflix preview. So every month Netflix comes out with a preview trailer. It's usually like 6 or 7 minutes long with a bunch of things that are coming out that month. And we just watched that, so we got a whole bunch of things that are coming out. Now we talked about, first one I picked out was FUBAR, which is an action comedy series starring Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
And it's kind of it's not an actual sequel, but it seems like it's the spiritual successor to True Lies from the early 90s.
I don't know. There is the True Lies show on television right now.
Nothing any good?
I haven't watched it.
Okay. Well, this one actually looks pretty good. I'm excited for it. We talked about the trailer. So this is coming on May 25th. Are you looking forward to this one at all?
That looks fun. If I have a chance, I'll look at it.
I like the poster for it.
It interests me more than most of the ones that we saw for May. I'm going to be gardening a lot, right? So I don't know. If I have time, I'll check it out.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not too long. I wonder if it says how many. It says it's 8 episodes right now on Rotten Tomatoes. So they might change that to 10. I really like the poster where it's all the action. He's just drinking it's like world's best dad. And he thinks he still thinks his daughter is like 10 years old for some reason, though she's 28.
Seems that way. Well, and yeah, we weren't sure before if it was a movie or a series, so we're getting a series.
It's
anyway,
confirmed it's a series.
I can check it out. It does look fun. Of all the ones we saw for May, there's that one and Bridgerton were the two ones that stuck out to me.
Okay. Well, this one, just before we move on, it appears that this is I wonder if this is because this I think is Schwarzenegger's first TV show, even though it's for Netflix. Because Stallone did Tulsa King.
Everyone's doing a TV show these days.
Yeah, because it's not like cable TV any before. Now it's for streaming. So, I mean, they pay his quote. So, if they're paying him and it's something he's interested in, why not do it?
They're making some fun TV these days.
Yeah, and if he has a good time and he's getting paid, why not do it?
Yeah,
and if it's successful, maybe he'll want to do more.
I mean, what's his name started with Westworld, and
what's his name?
Jeffrey
Wright?
No. Who was in Westworld?
Jeffrey Wright.
No.
Anthony Hopkins?
Anthony Hopkins.
There was a lot of people in Westworld.
Well, if Anthony Hopkins, that was really the first, wow, they got Anthony Hopkins to do a TV show. That's kind of where it started with that. And now everyone's doing it.
Who else was in Westworld?
Well, he was the most famous person, and I mean, people became famous through Westworld. I would say became way more famous.
Evan Rachel Wood, Andy Newton, Ed Harris. That's what I was thinking of. Tessa Thompson.
Harris. But Ed Harris is not Anthony.
Luke
Hopkins.
Hemsworth. Aaron Paul was in that. I don't remember seeing Aaron Paul in it. Was he in a later season?
I don't remember Aaron Paul in it either. What did he play? Maybe he was in a horse costume.
Caleb Nichols.
I don't know. But,
I don't know either.
It made people way more famous.
Okay, we're off on a tangent here.
Yeah, but I mean that
FUBAR, looking forward to it.
A lot of big stars on TV now.
Was it May 25th? Can't wait. What was the show you were looking for in this Netflix preview?
Well, I want to check out the Bridgerton new series, but not Bridgerton. It's a whole separate
Queen Charlotte
story of Bridgerton. Now, the only thing, spoiler for Bridgerton, people haven't seen Bridgerton. The whole thing about Bridgerton is, yes, it's about the costumes.
It's all about sex?
About the family. The first season was. Second season wasn't as much. The first season was the best one.
It's all steamy
but
soap opera sex stories.
The main story behind it is that there's somebody writing a flyer about all this stuff that's going on behind the scenes.
Ooh,
and everyone
gossip paper.
That's what it's about. And the queen wants to know who it is, and everybody wants to know
who's writing it.
Who's writing
But
it.
everyone's reading it, I'll bet.
Oh, yes. And
of course they are.
It's like, and they're all trying to figure out who it is, right? And we know who it is.
Did you watch that whole series?
Yeah, it's only been a couple of seasons, but I hear there's going to be maybe more. I don't know.
Well, that's why we're getting this Queen Charlotte, a Bridgerton story.
This is a separate thing, but it's not going to have that same underlying story of the secret gossip papers.
Okay. This is coming May 4th, so very soon, this coming week.
Maybe then after this we'll get some more
Here
of the
it
original
is.
Bridgerton.
Series info. A young queen's marriage to King George of England ushers in an epic love story and transforms high society. I'm guessing that's King George IV?
I don't know what King George
Or maybe it was King George
way
III?
Before. It's like way back in the day, these things. It's like, I don't know.
Says it's going to be 6 episodes. Apparently people have already reviewed it. Critics say it's got 100%.
Oh,
but it could be, 5 reviews. We don't know.
I mean, when
that'll change.
You got your new TV. That's the one thing I put on at first to see was Bridgerton. When you got your new big TV, we put Bridgerton on to see how beautiful.
Because Christine really wanted to watch Bridgerton.
No,
she's hardcore into that.
You're not getting it. It's just so beautiful, and it looked fabulous on the new TV. But that's the show that I chose to just see. Like the first 10 minutes of Bridgerton looks so great on it because it's just a beautiful show.
Okay.
But the handsome guy's not in it anymore. But you can watch him in
the guy who went to Dungeons and Dragons movie there. Which
yeah.
Great movie, fun movie. If you get a chance to go see Dungeons and Dragons, go check it out. So you're looking forward to Queen Charlotte, a Bridgerton story, which is coming out May 4th.
We'll see.
Hopefully that's good. Anything else you were looking forward to in there?
No, there's a couple. There's a crime one. I might check it out. I like some crime podcasts. I'm not 100% into crime podcasts. I'm more like literature, like made up or
fiction,
sort of, with some I like some reality put in, but I mostly like the fiction. Okay. But there is I might check it out. Missing.
My next show that I picked out from this preview is Mulligan, which is an animated it says it's sci-fi, but I think it's comedy. Here's the series info. After Earth is destroyed by an alien attack, ragtag survivors have to start society over from scratch. Check out the teaser trailer for Mulligan on Netflix. Looks pretty funny to me. It looks like a bunch of idiots trying to rebuild society, and they're like,
let me know if it's any good, and I'll check it out.
Coming out on May 12th.
It looks fun.
Let's see who it's got. It's got Tina Fey. Dana Carvey is in it.
Oh my goodness, we haven't seen him in a while.
Well, he's been doing his podcast forever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, all celebrities in Hollywood do that now. So, yeah, Dana Carvey's in it. Phil Lamar. He's in everything that's animated.
A great voice.
Tina Fey. I mean, Phil Lamar's even in Star Wars animation. He's in all kinds of animation. Yeah. And he's in one of my favorite animated shows of all time, Futurama. Any fans of Futurama out there, leave a comment in below. I love that. Maybe we'll review that series sometime.
These aren't the people that created Bridgerton. Who are these people that created a previous animated show?
No, this is the cast.
This show, does it say?
Anyway, if it's
like Futurama, I'll certainly watch it.
Creators are Robert Carlock and Sam Means. You want me to look them up? You got it. Robert Carlock here. The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
Let's see what this guy was involved in.
I haven't watched all of the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, but I've watched a bunch. It's funny.
He was a creator, executive producer on Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, 30 Rock. He was a guest star.
That's a Tina Fey show. I never did get a chance
to watch
that.
Great News, Mr. Mayor, Girls 5 Eva.
Oh, Girls 5 Ever is great.
Is it?
Yeah, it's similar to the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. I love Girls 5 Ever. I told you should watch it. I think it's out on Netflix now. I think we had a...
I think it's been on Netflix forever.
No, it was on TV. It's only been on Netflix recently. You should watch it. It's really funny.
Well, I'm hoping that Mulligan is really good. I'll check it out when it comes out on May 12th. If it's good, I'll keep watching it. If it's bad, I'll tap out after the first episode.
I don't think it's going to be bad if it's on those other shows.
I don't know. Sometimes they make these these shows look really good, especially on Netflix, and then it's like, So I watched that first episode of Transatlantic. Not for me.
It's not a comedy.
Not for me.
Well,
no, it's not a comedy.
You should check out Girls 5 Ever, because it's funny.
Yeah, when I get time to watch all these millions of shows.
No, Girls 5 Ever is good. I really enjoyed it. I've watched 2 seasons.
Okay, and also Girls on HBO is supposed to be amazing too with Adam Driver. Haven't had time to watch that either.
I'm telling you that Girls 5 Ever is good though, because I've watched it.
What kind of a show is it?
It's a show. It's a comedy. It's about a girl band from like the 90s that reunites now.
Okay. So it's Spice Girls kind of.
Yeah, but they're hilarious.
But it's a comedy.
They have like one hit, and yeah.
Okay.
One of their, I'll tell you just like an insight, a little tiny spoiler.
Sure.
Like they had a member that's not with us anymore. She died because she fell off the edge of an infinity pool.
Okay. So I guess it is kind of ripping on Spice Girls, and who would that be? Ginger Spice?
It's ripping on all of that stuff.
You know,
and it's really funny.
Remember season 1 of The Boys when Butcher is always like, "Hey, what's Spice up to?"
Yeah.
Fucking Spice. What's she doing these days?
Well, you know how you loved.
And he gives this whole rant on the Spice Girls and how they're a complete mess, but when they're together, they're the goddamn Spice Girls. That was a hilarious scene. That's in the trailer for The Boys season 1. Go check that out. It's hilarious.
Renee Elise Goldsberry. Now, you'd recognize her from one of your favorite shows, She-Hulk.
Okay, that was a great show.
In She-Hulk. She is fantastic in Girls 5 Ever. Yeah, she's just fantastic in it. She's just so funny. Okay. And yeah, anyway, you have to watch that.
Bringing back this, I'm gonna go watch Mulligan. If anyone else out there is excited to see Mulligan on Netflix, or if you've seen it by the time you watch this video, let us know down in the comments below what you think. We want to hear from you. Always appreciate getting more comments.
Thank you for the Timmies this morning.
Yep, because we're in Canada, we gotta drink Tim Hortons. Okay. Which, by the way, if you're in another part of the world, you want to check out Tim Hortons because they got the best coffee, tea, and the best donuts in the world, okay? Way better than, in my opinion, way better than Krispy Kreme, way better than Dunkin' Donuts, way better than anything Starbucks has got. You want to enjoy Tim Hortons.
I think their baked goods are superior.
Definitely.
When I used to drink coffee, I didn't think their coffee was fantastic, though. Now I can only drink tea now. But their baked goods are...
Moving on, the last thing I pulled out from this Netflix preview for May is there's a new Wanda Sykes comedy special.
Yeah, that looks funny.
And she talks, in the trailer, she talks about how her last one was...
2019?
2019, it was pre-pandemic. She's like, there's been a pandemic, an insurrection.
She called it...
She said, I should have called it the good old days.
Yeah, because she called it, like, not normal or something.
Yeah, not normal, but she should have called it the good old days because things just keep getting crazier.
I had no idea. Like, 2019 was the good old days. Like, if only we could hold on to 2019.
I'm looking forward to this. Now, Netflix has had a lot of success with their comedy specials, and the one that has gotten the most buzz in the last year has probably been Chris Rock's comedy special.
Oh, yeah, you watched it?
Oh, man, that was good.
Yeah, did you do a review of that?
No, because, like, anything I would review would just be I would just be giving away the jokes, right? Yeah. Otherwise, all I could say it's good. If you haven't seen Chris Rock's comedy special on Netflix, go check it out, because it's really good. Yeah, of course, he talks about the Will Smith stuff, but he talks about a lot of other things, and it's really funny.
I heard Will Smith wasn't too happy about it either.
No, apparently, I heard in the news, he's suing Netflix and Chris Rock. So as soon as I heard that in the news, I'm like, I gotta go finish watching it in case it gets taken down.
Hit him in front of the world. I mean, everybody saw it. It's not like you can deny that it happened.
Yeah. Hey, he made a big mistake, and he's still paying for it, so... Anyway, Chris Rock has some good jokes about it. I don't want to spoil it, and also it's not something I can say as a white guy, but it's really funny when Chris Rock says it.
Yeah.
So, check that out, and I'm going to check out Wanda Sykes' comedy special. When is that coming out?
I don't recall. Sometime in May. It'll be here soon.
May 23rd. 2 days before we get FUBAR.
We only got a couple more days. We get May. I'm so glad that winter is ending. We still do have a lot of snow here, unfortunately. but we're starting to see parts of the yard, and perhaps some of the spring flowers will come up soon.
Are you a big fan of the Netflix comedy specials? Did you see the Chris Rock special? Are you going to watch the Wanda Sykes special? Let us know down in the comments below if it's any good or if you didn't enjoy it or not. Let us know. We might read that out on a future episode.
I think Clara's fighting with her own tail. Or, sorry, Fluffy. Sorry, that's your stage name.
Yeah, stop calling her that.
She's
her name's
fighting
Fluffy
with her
Kitty.
own tail.
Just brush her a little bit. She'll be happy.
She's so cute.
Okay.